Everybody, and welcome to F1 2017 career mode. My name is Simon. This is High Playing Games, as if you didn't know where you are. And welcome to what could be my big, huge bogey track for this season. That's not Monaco, obviously, although I love Monaco. Hungary. I don't know what I've done this year, but I can't drive this circuit at all. I think it's probably a combination of me playing too much Gran Turismo and then coming back to this. And also, I've got the evilest setup going at the moment. I'm not enjoying it at all. So, let's take a little look at the upgrades that's gone on. So, Ferrari got an upgrade for this race, which puts them level pegging, although it says ahead here, of Mercedes, or Mercedes if you're Paul di Resta. Everyone else seems to have been the same. What I have noticed, though, is that McLaren seem to be quite decent around here, obviously, because it's a low track for engines. In the R&D before qualifying, I invested our upgrades so that we have a tyre wear performance increase, hopefully, coming for Belgium with our new dampeners. And that puts a chassis aerodynamics and then powertrain in terms of goodness. In fact, I think aerodynamics may be ahead. I can't quite tell. In terms of units, I'm already on my fourth ICE. Third kinetic. I've started off my third heat, which blew, actually. I think one of these went in FP2 for me. I've changed to an energy store there again, and my fourth turbocharger, because they're all showing as yellow, and I just thought I'd move on to the third electronics whilst we're here, although I shouldn't really have bothered, because I don't think we're even going to be in the running for points. I'm struggling that much with the car, and the weather was showing that this is going to be a dry, wet, dry race, so it could be very, 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 very interesting. Maybe not one of my best in terms of driving, is all I'm going to say. I think I've buggered the wing angles. Hey Chimpy, how you doing, mate? So where does she think we're going to be?
Hello. I just
Hi.
wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race.
Oh dear.
Good luck.
Finished 13th, beat Ocon. That's not happening. 11th in the championship will be fine. So yeah, let's go on and see just how terrible this race will go, because I can't drive this track for toffee this year. Wish me luck. As always, I have to skip the F1 bits of montagey stuff, because I'll get copyright claimed. Not this won't end up demonetized anyway, because YouTube.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up.
Not for me.
Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Ocon, Massa, Kvyat and Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Van Dorn, Sergio Perez and Grosjean, Hulkenberg and Renault, Kevin Magnussen and Marcus Ericsson, Wehrlein and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid.
Ooh, all the
Now
penalties.
it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
The field is really, really close.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So basically, from I don't know, I think the Force Indias are probably slightly ahead, but from 9th down to 18th, we was all covered by a couple of temps in the FP2 and FP3, and in Q1 actually. It's just the Saubers off at the back. I'm heavy on the fuel, aren't I? And I can see this being a free stopper and me really, really struggling. So let's just pretend that we're free stopping and see how we get on. This is going to be carnage. I'm so sorry. I'll be surprised if we make it with all our wheels intact. mainly
Clutch
because...
bite is good. Gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Will do. But I think it's because I've got so used to Gran Turismo where you're hauling round massive cars, and so I've lost slightly, or I've got into muscle memory where I'm really heavy on the steering, on the analog stick. So I'm just like proper, it's as if I think I'm driving a Honda Civic when actually I'm driving an F1 car. So hopefully we'll sort ourselves out. He says. Well, I can see this being an awful race for me, so sorry to anyone that's watching. Normal midfield service will resume for Spa. Hey Japanese boy. Hope you and Chimpy are well. I thought I'd better get this track out of the way because it doesn't seem to be going very well. And F1 Failcast will be on Sunday at 4 o'clock because my co-teammate Esteban is busy on Saturday, so we are doing it Sunday. I did. I will only say it once. I'll quit whilst I'm ahead. Because I won't be ahead of anyone in this race. It's going to be horrific. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've Gran Turismo'd my left hand. I'll have to get the finesse for the F1 car back. And don't even ask me what I'm doing on Project Cars at the minute. Right, wish me luck. That was alright. Oh.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
That was. Ooh. Oh, that worried me. Why is Perez? Oh, Perez had a penalty, didn't he, for changing things? Oh. Oh, signs. Stop hitting me, sir. Oh, hey, Roy. Oh, Perez wastes no time. Oh, oh.
Your front wing is damaged. Performance will be affected.
Oh, the car handles like
We're
a truck
considering
already.
switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Oh. Confirm change. Confirm. Confirm, Jeff! Confirm the change, Jeff! Jeff!
Understood. Copy that.
Oh, I hate James Angley as well. Yes, it's all gone horribly wrong. Ha! Gutted Perez. That was you being a crazy mofo. I think Perez was a bit naughty there. But so don't panic too much because
Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops. DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
that one was my mistake. Can everyone just praise the fact that Marcus Ericsson must be ahead of Lance Stroll? Okay, right, well at least with this race we'll get the chance to catch back up again, I think. A, because we're now in clear air. But also, it's supposed to rain at halfway. So I'm not going to cry just yet. Also, if Perez has hurt his wing, hopefully he'll be going a little bit slower and maybe holding some people up for me. That'll be nice.
The gap to teammate is 21.2 seconds.
Taking it deep.
Laps to go, lots of time to catch back up. Jeff is very talkative.
Jeff is. I do realise I have the game's volume up too high though, so I can't actually hear what you're talking about. So when I get onto the straight, I will readjust my audio and then I'll be able to actually hear you lot all judging me. Which, to be fair, is quite right, I think. Oh, Christ. Yeah, there's a little collection of cars up ahead there. I wonder if... Oh, Stroll's down to last. What's going on? Pascal Wehrlein's got round Stroll as well. He must be damaged.
Gap to car in front is 14.6 seconds.
Weather forecast.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Oh. Not that curve. Not that curve.
For sure, I can see how he drives with record. Hungry drift.
Yeah, something's going on up ahead. can't hear what's going on. Yeah, car launches, dates and everything coming out. Mega excited. So much going on.
I'm just excited to see the livery for 2018.
I'm also interested to see how the liveries are being integrated with the halo. Because whilst I get that the halo is generally a very negatively viewed upon thing,
Sorokin is not 25, so is at the end of Martini's sponsorship.
no, I don't think Sorokin will change the livery of Williams too much. Because Martini is the sponsor, title sponsor, so it will be in their livery. So I don't think that will change too much.
But neither is Stroll.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.9 seconds.
Closing them down. Ah, that corner. I didn't think I was playing Sebastian Loeb's rally. Such an evil setup for this car this year. I should have spent more time trying to change it, but I tried to work with it.
But didn't we need the driver to be 25 for the sponsorship? Also, Ferrari without HSBC. I actually have that game faced with tears of joy.
It's a good game. One of Milestone's best, I think. I like that game. I like the Valentino Rossi game as well. Okay, we're nearly up onto the back of this ginormous train, which I'm assuming is being led by Marcus Ericsson. Because of how slow it's going. Because the Saubers are over a second off the back of every other team. It's the fact that these lot are nose to tail kind of makes me think,
I don't know if I just don't play them much.
Dirt racing game I am looking forward to, not that it's related to any of this. On Rush, which is what the people that used to do Motorsport Dawn bring in. Looks good. I miss MotorStorm in this generation of console gaming. So if it can be pretty much like that, I will be happy bunny. Oh, wow.
Our
Lean.
gap to the car in front is 3.5 seconds.
I find it really hard to go from project cars to F1 Renault or confident with their engine this season. Oh, I can see the cars ahead.
I can see lots of cars ahead actually with the actual track map. I thought I was being really slow around this circuit, but maybe I'm not that terrible at all. Apart from my driving in general. But pace-wise, if I'm not throwing it off the road or into other cars, maybe I'm not too bad. He says. Okay, let the fun begin. I bet I've ruined my tyres in the meantime, trying to catch up though. Oh, this looks juicy. Oh, it's not Ericsson at the forefront. There's someone else. I wonder. Can you drive in real life? Yeah, I can drive in real life. I do have a driver's license. I've not driven for years. Vulnerable. Oh, okay, it's Alonso at the head of this. I wonder if he's or Van Dorn, one of them. Go for it. Nice. One down. Okay, Princess, you're next, baby. They said you was going to be the next big thing, but they were lying. Boom, boom. Maybe Van Dorn with. Remember, it was Van Dorn with the Perez.
Expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Ah!
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
I was pushing my luck, wasn't I? Around the outside. I'm surprised that wasn't given a warning. It's a bit washy. I'm not pitting. Especially if there's going to be rain in 10 to 15 minutes.
Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
No, we can't. Kevin. K-mag that, bitch. Ah, no! Uh-oh. Well, at least we've got an even problem with the wing now.
You've taken damage to the front wing. We recommend you pit for repairs before this becomes a serious problem for us. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
hold on to
We're
this.
considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Marcus, my friend. Oh, we lose so much time around this bit.
Okay, copy that.
Ainsley, do you think that Potters will be sacked by Merck by the end of the season?
He won't be sacked before the end of the season. They'll keep him. Right, we know that rain is coming, and we know that everyone else will need to pit anyway, so let's dive in now and get it out of the way. Ugh, what a nightmare start.
Go now.
Oh crap, is that us getting lapped?
2019 moved out.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
And if he's sacked, will we replace him?
I'll be sacked in a minute. Okay, we'll catch this back up again quite quickly, I think. I don't think he'll be sacked. I don't necessarily think he'll be there for 2019, but he won't get sacked mid-season.
I'll say Ricardo.
I think Ricardo would be a good... I don't know if he'd be a good fit for Mercedes. I think it would be very interesting to see
Which shadow I think belongs at Hungary.
Ricardo and Hamilton side by side. Teammate.
Our gap to our teammate is 44.4 seconds. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.0.
Ricardo is looking for a move from Red Bull, and Ferrari don't seem like they will be dropping either of their two drivers anytime soon.
I think
Okay, gap ahead is 15.8 seconds.
Coming, I think we'll go. He signed a 1 year.
I can't hear. I think Raikkonen will go at the end of this year as well. I agree with whoever said that. Oh, Stroll's got back past Verline in the battle for 18th. And whoever that is in a leading duo up ahead, they're having a proper good scrabble. Which is all good before the rain comes.
see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Oh, Alonso's
Some information
out.
on Alonso. They're retiring from the race. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
We should have pitted now.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Look at all those cars just up ahead.
VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Well, that's ruined it for McLaren. They looked like they was on for points until that happened.
Yellow flag. Okay, distance to teammate 45.4 seconds.
I'm surprised no one tried to pit during that. I wonder if they're all trying to hang on because of the threat of rain coming in.
Put in the light at Honda.
Oh, Honda. Oh, Toro Rosso. What will become of you in 2018, rather? That virtual safety car ruined the lead battle. Ah, they're all pitting. Good, 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 good. Which means we've done the right thing. This will get us back on the lead lap, providing the leader pits in the next lap or two.
Alonso is driving at the Daytona 24 hour will blow up.
I will laugh if the Daytona one blows up.
Red Bull don't want Toro Rosso anymore. Is this their way of getting rid of it?
Actually, that's a good point. I don't know when the first test is.
I heard the news today. The Honda Power Unit S spoke against and now Alonso sits and stares.
Look at all those blue flags, and they all have to pit, and I don't. Oh, no one's pitting there. That's slightly annoying.
Alonso on the radio though. Qualified 13th for Daytona.
Oh, cool. I'm looking forward to that. I shall get some snacks in, see if I can actually watch it online. Of course, the other big thing in the Daytona 500, Danica Patrick's last race.
Gap to
I've been
car in front
watching
is 3.3 seconds.
a lot of mid-2000s, late 2000s IndyCar, and I'd forgotten actually how competitive Danica Patrick was, just as a driver, let alone being a female one. And
I heard she already left.
it's her last race. She's just doing this one because she usually does very well at Daytona. Obviously, she got her pole position there, didn't she? So in NASCAR. But yeah, I'd forgotten. Time is cruel to people, I think, sometimes. And I'd forgotten how good she was in open wheelers. And actually, I think how much of a shame it is that she got stuck in NASCAR for so long. Stroll in, that's good. And whoever else that is in. Whoever it is the leader, anyway. Strolly roll out the way.
Level 1990 to 1999 DVD set.
Nicholson's got round Van Dorn. As I'm assuming has Ericsson then.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Installed DVD tool.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits
As I
now.
heard. Where did he qualify? I can't find it online. I have a Lindy 500 Decades DVD set, all DVDs covering the 60 seconds, 70 seconds, 80 seconds and 90 seconds. Awesome jeans.
Okay. I'll have both. I don't mind. Oh, Marcus Ericsson, 14th. Loving that. Surprised that wasn't a penalty as well.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Season testing for the 2018 Formula One season will begin on February 26.
Well, that's late. Mind you, isn't the season starting slightly later this year as well? Because I'm always used to having... I'm always used to having the Melbourne race take place like the week before my birthday, and I don't think it is this year. It's taking place a bit later. Oh, Christ. Is that Kimi Raikkonen leading the race? That's confusing me. He's a bit overpowered in this game. Hashtag a lot.
I know it's March, but that's all. It's a longer calendar day.
Because it's finishing later and later every year as well, isn't it? Weather report.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
Oh, is that because I can see speckles? I can see Hulkenberg. Oh, I can see a collection of cars up ahead.
It's ending on the same date this year.
Here comes the rain. Here's where my driving is going to be atrocious. like that.
The gap to the car behind is 19.6 seconds.
I find restoring in practice 4.
Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early. The gap to the car ahead is 17.4 seconds.
He set a 137.046 to get second.
Okay. Who's on pole? For Daytona? It's feeling slippery and greasy, this track.
Second. Ryan Hunter Ring.
Ah, okay. Cool, thank you. I've not caught up with that news yet.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Because it's slippery!
Taylor says before. Also still qualified 6.
Blue flag.
Kimi Raikkonen is actually leading the race. You what, bruv?
I'm on the football website right now. Still out qualified Alonso. That's great.
Oh, okay, Kimi. What was all that about?
Our gap behind is 18.9 seconds. Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
The future of F1.
Woof.
Welcome to Formula 2019.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
We're not far off though, Jeff. Especially now I've lost so much time and momentum.
Guess who was on top?
Skidoo, skidoo.
Bearing 2.
Our gap to the car in front is 20.9 seconds.
I don't think Rio Harriento is driving anymore. Harriento got such a bad rap. If you look at his junior categories, he was actually quite good. That's why I get angry at people who are like, oh, these drivers are terrible. They're only in F1 because of their money. Yes, they are, but they still have to be talented to get there. Even like the most terriblest drivers, there's like very few where you can just be like, just no. And they've like done not too.
Okay, some information on Kvyat. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh, good, he's ahead of us. I feel like we're right on the switch over between wets and dries.
Okay, the gap behind is 17.8 seconds. We think there's a viable strategy change.
Oh, of
available
course
to
you
us.
do.
Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
You little shitbag. Oh, confirm change.
Got that confirmed.
I thought that was going to put me onto wets then. Weather report.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
So skiddy.
Okay, now leave the stream quickly.
Okay, gap ahead is 22.1 seconds.
Ooh, K-Mag's got round Ericsson. That's going to be annoying for us. Kvyat down to 13. Don't repair your car, Kvyat.
So the gap to our teammate is 21.9 seconds.
Intermediates.
Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next.
Christ. I do miss like proper launches of cars. I don't like all this. Let's go on the website and have a look. I miss like car launches being actual events. Crumbs. Okay, we got away with that somehow. Surely this is Inter's territory. Surely.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Like last year's.
Confirm.
Confirmed.
Oh. No, 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 no.
Last year.
I loved the pink one.
Exit now.
Alright.
Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the
Ooh,
end now.
Verstappen stays out on drives. And drives round Brotas.
I'll tweet out a tweet later with a link indicating false videos you made. It's interesting actually.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Oh, you're going so slowly.
Nico is in the pits.
I say, surely Bottas has got round Verstappen. He has.
We could see the rain getting worse in around 5 minutes. Heavy rain on its way.
Ooh, okay.
What do you think of the new RB logo?
I've not even seen the new Red Bull logo,
Gap
to
to
be
car in
honest.
front is 26.1 seconds. Blue flag.
I do love
Not
that
racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
I love that the DualShock 4 controller, oh Christ, shines and flashes blue when you're being blue flagged.
WT Force India look like a birthday cake on wheels.
How's that a bad thing? Come on, Bottas, through you go, mate.
Comment in the stream. My nomination.
Looks like Kvyat has just peeled off into the pits. Kvyat is in the
I
pits.
like how all the teams get along on Twitter.
Yes. Got you. Oh, Perez into 12th. He must have lost out in the old
I
pit
love
strategy.
how it's all banter on Twitter.
I do like the team boss. So I'm good friends with the person that runs Force India's social media accounts and their PR. And he is an Italian who lives in the UK. And some of the stuff that he says, I think, is sometimes a bit of a cross of culture where he's not quite understood something, which then makes it really funny. So lovely guy though.
The gap to the car ahead is 22.1 seconds.
Okay,
know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
Handy to know, Jeff. Handy to know. Because this fuel's on the limits.
I hope that I loved it.
Running wide. Running wide. Kvyat. So worried about Kvyat. I've driven off the track. Right. Pull it together, Smithy. Pull it together. I've driven like a twit all evening.
I have to open the store tomorrow, so we'll head off to bed now.
No worries. Thank you for popping into the stream. Right. Pleasure as always, mate.
See you later, Roy. I don't like the fact that
Our gap to the car in front is 20.7 seconds.
Right, so we are actually closing down Perez somehow. Unless he's caught in traffic, maybe. Or like blue flags. But all of this overdriving does seem to actually be slightly faster than what Perez is up to.
everyone has their own opinion, but for some reason, I'm always on the side of the lower popularity side.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Confirmed change. Time in the pit entrance. I have no context as to what to base that message on, but it was great.
Racing on the exit.
I actually liked McLaren's livery last year.
There was too much of that orange this year on the McLaren. I'd be interested to see what they're... because they've been hinting at doing a completely different livery, haven't they? I'd be very interested to see what they actually do.
Set by drivers on intermediates. Pit in and get your tyres changed.
Williams, Lewis, India, Toro Rosso. I like the McLaren.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta.
What's going on? Who's done
Okay,
what?
slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Do I pit? Do I go to wets? Do I go back to inters? Has someone crashed?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
Oh, crumbs. Didn't matter anyway. No, they're coming in. They're coming in.
The gap to teammate is 47.2 seconds.
Is that Van Dorn in the McLaren that's come back in again? Or is that a Ferrari? I can't quite work it out. Yeah, we've got the pace. We've got the pace on the wets. Driving all over the shop, but we've got the pace.
Heavy rain will pass in 5 minutes and will be replaced by light rain conditions.
So you've got people trying to not pit and stay on the inters to see if they can survive it. I am very much of a be on the right tyres for the right temperature things.
Nico is in the pits. Okay, gap ahead is 16.0 seconds.
I think Leclerc is amazing and will be the... I hate to talk about the next big thing because it feels like we've been talking about Verstappen being the next big thing and we've not even had the chance to be the big thing before we're already looking at the next big thing. If that makes sense. So I'm a bit like, I'm not really sure. Oh look, they're all coming in for more inters. That's really interesting.
That was a lot of big things.
Come on, Jeff. Please say you pulled a master stroke with this tyre choice. But no one else is on. Oh, Hulkenberg's back in. Look, they're all coming back in. Are they all coming back in for wets? Because they can't cope on the inters.
Nico is coming to the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
I was sadly disappointed with Starfield last year.
Ocon, Hulkenberg, they're all in. And they've all gone to inters again. What's going on? Massa? I wonder if it's on like the exact crossover point and they don't know what to do, the AI.
It's the aim.
Gap to car in front is 27.5 seconds.
How funny. I've never had that before on this not on this game anyway. Let's take advantage of it whilst we can.
set of boots. We're seeing a lot less spray at this point, and opinion on the wall is that we'll probably be okay on intermediates.
Codemasters strategy. I've been talked by people about my night trip. Apparently, police don't like sarcasm. There, I better keep my mouth shut.
Oh, Ericsson. Careful, mate, careful. Yeah, look at how the spray is cleared. This is Inter's territory. So I think they will probably stop stopping for Inters in a minute, if they haven't already.
Your radios would be great.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Copy that.
Thanks for implementing the challenge today.
If there is a challenge at the end, then yes, I would try.
Release, release.
Press the wrong button then. Alright. Suddenly in 7th, despite not really being any good. I will take this piece of candy like a baby. Oh.
Left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
I was going to say, I thought this was a dry, wet, dry race, and it's going to be. I've had the full gambit. I love it when you've got the full gambit of everything going on.
I'm gonna give you a new challenge today, which is easier than the last ones.
Oh, Hulkenberg's got up a few positions as well by the looks of it. Nice.
The gap behind us is 3.9 seconds.
What channel is Daytona on the up?
The gap to the car ahead is 29.6 seconds.
No, no, no.
Think I live in Australia. Number 2.
God, I'm fuel hungry round here.
The land of the cricket. Painfully remember the Canada stream.
Vaguely.
Finished fourth.
Yes, I think I did, didn't I? Something like that. It was a good race, I remember that. I didn't drive like a complete idiot. Although didn't I like cross the line in fourth but actually get classified seventh because penalties, because that's generally how my races roll.
Penalties.
Yeah.
Our gap to the car in front is 33.0 seconds.
No penalties yet this race. But still points.
Yeah. I'm nothing if I'm not persistent.
Don't slip.
That was not the ideal way of getting round that corner, but we got round it nonetheless. Tell you what, if I score in this race, this will be the most luckiest points I've ever had, I think. With the weird AI glitch. Weather report. Weather report.
Okay, that last lap was a 1:37.4.
How was that even close? Jeff? Oh, no. Weather report.
Confirm that. We'll be moving the front wing to a balanced setting next time
I
you're in.
think Smithy is just
No!
I bet no one gets that reference.
I don't actually know what it... Oh, no, I've got to try and work out what the hell it's going to do. There we go. Back to 9, please. Thank you. God, we lost so much time. I don't even
Okay,
care
the
about
weather's
the
certainly
weather.
eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Gee, thanks, Jeff.
Is that long?
Let's try and get that gap back to Massa. Up to a couple of seconds, and then that will make me happy, because when this gets back to dry, he is faster. And Hulkenberg will be faster, and Perez and Ocon will be faster. So we need the gap now. So let's not run. Oh Christ! Come on, find an apex. I dare you, Simon. Come on.
Best championship decider ever.
There's been.
I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres. Okay, gap ahead is 42.3 seconds.
There's been so many good championship deciders as well. Oh, I don't want it to burn out and go dry now, because this means that I won't be able to use super softs. I'll need to go for soft tyres. Oh, that's going to ruin me.
Our gap to our teammate is 12.3 seconds.
Expected numbers are DMA. Boost Formula 1 Team Ltd. Australia 1986 was close.
Tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Are you sure? This feels awful. Probably got about one lap left on these.
James, the first early ticket since we brought up my own country.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Oh, of course you do. Confirm.
Understood, copy that.
Yeah, I knew he'd be in. Oh, shit.
Nico is in the pits. Okay, this is Jeff, can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage to the front wing. We suggest you come in as soon as possible, rather than risk it getting worse.
Oh, drama. Someone's
We're
gone off.
considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
What happened there?
Oh, Christ. Right, just limp it back, Smithy. Limp it back. Massa's probably going to get us. We're okay, we're okay. Oh, we've got a rear wing problem now. I've never had that before.
Nigel Mansell, Nelson, Piquet and Alan Prost were all title contenders.
Oh, I think Hulkenberg will get us maybe, or it'll be very, very close by the time we finish with this, because we've lost out quite a lot. Oh, Ricciardo's still out on Inters. Interesting.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Oh, Nico pitted for Inters. Interesting.
Won that race.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Van Dorn, you're still there on Inters, mate. And Pascal. There's been some weird shit going on with the strategies. Oh, Stroll's out.
Mansell lost the title when a rear tyre rolled high speed and Williams called his teammate Piquetti to check his tyres, not wanting to ride.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Haas won the race and the championship.
Okay, clear.
Stroll is at the wall.
He was, but someone else had gone off behind us as well and was causing yellows. I wonder if that was Van Dorn or Eric or Verline, who was still out there on Inters.
Like Stroll is at the wall. I feel like we need Ben to commentate these.
Looking actually at options as to what leagues I want to do for
Nico
commentary
is in the pits.
this year. Oh, I wonder if Nico crashed into someone and lost his front wing then in all of that, because he should be right up behind us. Ooh, why is Massa going slowly? He's on softs. Oh, maybe I'm just bombing it too quickly. At the moment, I'm catching.
The only league I watch is Annual XBX.
Oh, Ricardo's back on Inters. And Kvyat. What is going on with this race? This has gone really weird. I've never had this bug before. So, oh, Verstappen's on Inters as well. F1 2017 Codemasters. Codemasters, please.
But they only get 5 days.
Which team strategy has gone home drunk? Oh, Raikkonen fastest lap. Is this Verstappen going slowly? No, it's Sainz going slowly. Hulkenberg back in. So if they got stuck on Inters as well as Sainz, what a bizarre bug.
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
They'll run out of tyres, surely.
Patch is coming soon. At least we're being on it.
I didn't think they were patching this game anymore. Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre.
Raikkonen's in first place. Gap to car in front is 49.3 seconds.
To wait too many months this year, well, we would have to Google Bay.
Sorry, Waffle. At least we know that there'll be no points for McLaren if he's one of those that's stuck on it. Oh, they've had contact there. I don't know if that was Stoffel that had gone off. The online glitch I thought had been solved, and was solved like a few patches ago. I have to say, I've not really enjoyed driving online this year.
Nico is in the pits.
They haven't sorted what triggers the safety car. When the safety car is out and about, it seems to run quite nicely, but
This was my first online year on sport.
right, our big thing is going to be making sure that we don't lose a front wing to these people on Inters. Bring it on home, because we've got a 5th or a 6th, depending on what we do with Massa, in the bag, ready and waiting.
I got my first online podium this year at RA.
We'll just keep it chill. I think I've been spoilt now with, so because I've done league racing on PC, I hate going in against just randoms that just crash into you on this game, and then it penalises everyone, which I guess is kind of, in some ways it's the best way to do it, but it just feels really angry and pessimistic, so it's difficult to find a good set of races on this game to kind of go for it unless you're looking for a league. And that's more difficult to do on console than it is on PC, I find personally anyway.
Hey Chip, can I call you that?
Whereas
Yeah.
I find that Gran Turismo, for console at least, is the best place to go for clean racing.
Nico is in the pits now.
Project Cars 2 is just a crash fest. I hated it. And one, to be fair, and I never done Assetto Corsa online, actually. I really just did not get in with that game at all. I have noticed that all the DLC, though, is currently on the PlayStation Store at 50% off, so I'll probably pick some of that up. I just did not get Assetto Corsa at all. Dear, Hulk's down to 12th. I wonder who's in the points then. I wonder if one of the Saubers is...
Project Cars 2 online. I hate the braking on Project Cars 2.
Sorry, Max. That must mean Ricardo's 11th, if he's still on Inters. But I'm currently deciding what games I want to put up for my racing series.
Project Cars 1.
because I'm going to be doing scripted, like, half-hour episodes focusing on just a single game and reviewing it and going inside and out of a game, but I'm not sure which one I want to start with yet. I might go right the way back in my childhood to the first racing game that I spent
Nico is in the pits.
hours at a time playing, and that was Nigel Mansell's World Grand Prix, or Grand Prix Challenge, I think.
The gap to the car behind is 9.5 seconds.
I understand that Forza really stepped up their game for Forza 7, even though there is no full-screen animations. And one of my all-time favorite car games is Forza Horizon 3. Just like Nano.
Issue.
Nico is coming to the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Smitty's gone quiet.
Which was all I did all the way through practice like 2 weeks ago, when I was planning to do this before.
How many times has Hunt been in the pits with the last few laps?
Oh, well, that's annoying. Clearly Sauber aren't going to get a cheeky point out of this glitch.
He's at the 100 stop. There's no equal when winter is going dry.
Yep, this is the bug.
Why is
Nico
Hunt
is
still
in the
on
pits.
turn?
So half the field are on inters and pitting for new inters every lap. Half the other field is not. This is ridiculous. I've never had this bug before. I don't know what's caused it. I don't know if this has been caused because of a patch. But I'm not impressed. Who's that off the track? think going slowly.
Our gap behind is 15.6 seconds.
Hey guys, I know what I want on the next F1 game.
A game that doesn't have a stupid bug like this?
Red flags.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Ability to race the Mexico City circuit at midnight.
And it's so rare that a red flag happens now because TV equals money.
Ultimate online troll.
When was the last time that a race was red flagged? I can't remember. And I mean, like, not because of weather, because otherwise it would be
Nico is in the
a
pits now.
Malaysian Grand Prix. One of them, I'm not sure which it
Azerbaijan, I think.
would be. Ah, yeah.
Because last year, I think.
Hang on, no, because this game does have red flags. I'm sure it does. I really, or at least I thought this game did anyway. I feel like I'm in a GT race and there's like a class of cars that's in... I'm in an LMP1 and they're all in a GT2. I have to do a race for fun where I put the AI level on 1. Just to see what it's like. But I feel like this entire race is just a farce, so I'm really sorry that the bug has came out and caused us
There was so much promise that never happened.
a weird race,
Like
but
driving over debris with a puncture that turned out to not be in the game. We should do that after this race.
Nico is in the pits. Okay, the gap behind is 20.0 seconds.
well, I feel safe in 5th if Massa's dropping back like that. Hamilton's going to lap us, I think, at the end of
It's
the
a
race.
request to use every set of inter tires the team has.
I tell you what, the end result screen is going to be hilarious when we see how many pit stops everyone's made and how many laps they're behind they are. And for those of you who are very old, this bug is almost identical to the bug that came out in the original Formula 1 game made by Psygnosis and Reflections back in 1995's F1 season, although the game came out in 1996. If anyone remembers that, if you'd done a race that was over 50%, if you'd done races where fuel and tyres were put into play.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
I know. So yeah, the car, half the field would pit every single
Nico
lap.
has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
And obviously there was no patches back then. So better or worse in gaming. And so yeah, if you ever wanted to do a 100% race. Oh, you're all so young. But yeah, the original F1 game on PlayStation, one teammate from every team would basically end up pitting every single lap, and the other one wouldn't. And I always thought that it was its own way of trying to mimic unreliability, but unreliability hadn't been programmed in, but it was just a bug. Perez up to 5th. I'd think it'd be interesting doing test driving. I think excuse me, yawning. Sorry, I started work at 4:45 this morning, so it's been a very long day. I would really like to see Formula 2 and GP3 added into the mix, because we'd get a couple of extra circuits, you'd get 2 different grids, you'd build up your formula so that you knew what you was going in for. I would absolutely love that, because I'm a big fan of GP2 and Formula 2 and GP3.
Nico is in the pits.
I've also been absolutely loving watching, because I was doing it. Yes, sorry, I was trying to read the comment, so that's why I went off the track. Because I can't hear, because the game is too loud. Get out of the way, Marcus. Mwah, love you really. I wish A1GP would come back. That's the other series that I absolutely miss. I never had access to it when it was actually a real thing, so I used to have to try and find it and watch it naughtily afterwards. But I really miss A1GP. Someone's been uploading the races from the 2005-2006 season, and it's gorgeous. I love it.
Okay, some information on Perez. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, gutted. They've only just got up into 6th. Haha! Massa will have that back if he can help it. I loved the Pacific liveries and the Simtech liveries.
The gap behind us is 23.3 seconds.
Playing the original F1 game on PlayStation and hearing Murray Walker shout out, "It's Lavergy!"
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Change one rule. If I could change a rule, I'd implement. I would implement a cost ban or a cost cap. That would do me, because then
We have 5 laps of fuel
you'd have to
remaining.
share resources out across more teams. You'd have to share the resources out because you'd be capped in budget and what your expenditure would be. More teams would come in. I want bigger grids. That would keep me amused. Teammate.
They're on fresh inters.
You what?
Grabbed another replacement to Hungary as Each second.
Raikkonen's the race leader.
It's been raining.
I like Circuit of Americas. I think that's a great place. Watkins Glen. It's a nice place to race, but it's not really a challenging one. Well, it's challenging, but it's quite simple. If they raced at Watkins Glen, I would put that in with like Austria with the Red Bull Ring, in that the track is really simple to drive, but actually like a good fun circuit to drive. I love how triggered everyone is on Formula One under every single topic under the sun. Come on, thank you.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Why is it annoying at Kota? I think that circuit's a great circuit.
Nico is in the pits.
James, you are a genius.
Road America's a good circuit.
I always like Road America. It just is. The only thing I like about it is a right turn one. It's a copycat track.
Bring back India. I love that circuit. I think I'm going to miss Sepang. I always thought that was a smart and great circuit. With rain. I miss rain. In a Grand Prix. I thought it was interesting. I'll make sure that I mention it to Esteban on Sunday. Oh, Verstappen's out. Interesting. right in the death knells of the race, out of the race. I saw on Autosport that F1's been assessing Assen for a race, and it's not a circuit that I'd immediately pop into my head and go, that's where F1 cars should be. But I think it would make a very interesting race. Very narrow circuit, but an interesting race.
The gap to the car behind is 25.0 seconds.
Oh, is that where he's gone off? Alright, Kimi Raikkonen actually wins something. It might be in my game, but he's won. We're going to get a juicy P5.
Green flag. We're racing again.
Woo!
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
It was an excellent drive, Jeff, but it was made all the more excellent because the AI couldn't cope. What the hell was that all about? I'm so sorry, everyone, that had to watch that. An absolute joke. I feel like I should be Paul Stoddard. Fucking disgrace!
A great win there for the Maranello team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature.
Yes, they
do. So the more
do.
easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
Their car
Bottas
just
must have
looked
had a
so
penalty.
comfortable out there.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the drivers make their way out, there's
Oh,
a familiar
Bottas.
red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
Nice frame drop with the champagne.
Challenge you have to try and win.
So then,
Finish
it's
on
time
the
to see how
podium of
this
a
result
planned
affects the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
And
Thank
now
you.
let's take a look at the constructors' standings.
Oh,
We saw a
Ocon.
dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead
Oh!
has taken a significant blow.
Stoffel
After all
scored!
that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Oh my god. So, just the 23 stops for Nico Hulkenberg, 22 for Sainz, Kvyat, Magnussen, Ericsson, 21 for Verline, but just the 9 laps down, 21 for Ricciardo, 11 for Van Dorn. Oh my Christ. I mean, I did 6. What a crazy race. Why has Ocon got a penalty? Chemical failure. Oh, Ocon, stop go penalty collision with Verline. I reckon Van Dorn hit Magnussen, had to come in for a front wing, and it must have corrected itself. Oh yeah, because he went off the track and then he... yeah. Max. So what does that do to the standings? Hamilton still leads, surprise surprise. Raikkonen second, Fred Vettel and Bottas. We leapfrog Massa in the battle for 9th as we close down Romain Grosjean, who has scarily scored so many points. Perez doing well. And Stoffel Van Dorn scores and finally gets himself off the board, which just leaves Sauber without points now. Well, sorry, McLaren had scored before. I'd forgotten. We are 2 points behind Williams. How Haas are fifth in the constructors, I've no idea, but they've done it. Let's advance and see if we have a challenge. If we don't, I'm not necessarily doing one, because I'm absolutely knackered and I'm starving. I've not had dinner and it's 11 o'clock at night. Oh, you got the fastest lap. Jammy. Oh, and everyone likes us. That went quite well. Nope, I don't think we've got a challenge. No, we haven't. Straight off to Spa. So no, that's it. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I'm going to flag this one up to Codemasters and say, look at that bug, my friends, and see if there's anything that they are intending to do about it in this edition of the game. You guys will take care. Thanks for watching here on High Playing Games. There's videos every day on gaming across the board. Take care. Bye for now.
Is fake hair here today? They can watch the whole stream.
Ooh,
Okay,
what's going
I've got
on?
something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car.
Ah.
The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Oh, that'll be an upgrade for the tyre wear. Nice. Nice. Loving that. Cool. Ending on a high. See you later. Bye all.